All right, GM again, everyone. We're still at Websummit, and this is our last interview for Websummit with CryptoMondays Global, but it's the best one, so we saved the best for last, and we have Crypto Megan here, the superstar of crypto around the world. First of all, I'd like to say I'm glad to see you. I know that you had a near-death experience in the Philippines a while back, but you look like you're 110%, so glad to see you back up. How are you finding the conference? She had the whole stage today. She had to deal with everything. She was emceeing the crypto stage. How did you find it so far?
I love it. We're bringing the energy. That's what I love about you, Josh, is you always bring in the energy here to crypto, and we need it. We need it. We need the life back again, And so we started to see that this time again at Web Summit. I was saying that last time I hosted the stage here was 1 week before the FTX collapse. So there was all this hype and excitement, and then 1 week later it all crashed, and now here we are again. But we're still here, and we're going harder than ever, and that's what I told them. The builders and the founders quietly making moves are going to be the core atomic building blocks of the future of the internet.
Oh man, right. And the people like you that keep that energy are just the positive leaders, keeping the troops in line and keeping them building, keeping them happy. That you play a major part in that. And as far as what you've learned over the last year, with FTX and things like that, all these challenges, Bitcoin going down, coming back up a little bit. You're meeting people around the world. You're interviewing people on the Crypto Megan podcast, of course, which we definitely want everybody to watch from Crypto Mondays. It's a really cool podcast. What do you think you think that the next bull run's already started, or do you think with Bitcoin going up, or do you think that it's still yet to really kick off that motivation, that momentum?
I love this question because I believe the bull run started January this year, 2023, and it's just history. If you go back and you look at the cycles, the first phase of the bull run is always slow, methodical, and boring. It's almost like a slow bleed. So the patient people make it through that period. However, according to Plan B's stock-to-flow model, which is still panned out in this sense, these 6 months running up to the halving are historically the absolute best time to buy Bitcoin before the run-up.
Okay.
So, the time that we're in is really interesting now, and now I think we're going into phase 2 of the bull run at some point in a minute now. We're not there yet, I don't think, but picture this. U.S. recession, or possibly already had one, the Bitcoin halving coming up in 6 months, the BlackRock ETF rollout, plus election year. And you know what happens in election years, right? The government wants people to feel good, they want to feel happy, so it's inevitable stimulus. I believe stimulus is coming. I think this is a perfect storm brewing to send Bitcoin to new highs.
Oh man, okay, so you mentioned the election. Now, I'm not going to jump into politics too much, but I know that some people are pro-crypto, like Ramaswamy and Kennedy and anyone else. But what do you see? What do you see happening for the election? Just in the sense of in support of crypto. Do you see one of the crypto bros or crypto supporters maybe getting a nomination?
I don't know about that yet at this point in the cycle. It would be absolutely awesome, but I mean more in terms of like the stimulus coming, which will then trickle into the bull run, into the crypto market, which will propel the bull run, because we need new money. For new cycles to happen, we need new money, and the only thing consistent in human history are emotions. So if you look at this roller coaster, we're in another cycle, and this only happens twice in a decade, right? And so it's really exciting times coming. We're getting a changing in our leader, maybe. I don't want to say hopefully, because we're not going into any political stuff here, just maybe, and things are changing on a world scale. So,
well, there's two things that never change. Is that the first thing is that human emotion, and the second thing is politicians follow the money. So when it trickles into the crypto market, it doesn't matter who's elected, because they'll be like, yes, Bitcoin, I've been pro-Bitcoin all along, I just didn't say it. Okay, let's get to your podcast. I want to ask you a question about your podcast. Amazing stuff that you're doing. Really one of the best podcasts out there in crypto. I know you've had really some, not OGs only like in the crypto NFT space, but also in the music space. I remember you had one of the members of Pink Floyd on there. You've had different people. How has that been, such a young person to have these, just these great rock stars, great well-known rock stars, and have these deep conversations, and for them to be interested in crypto, blockchain, Web3?
That's a really good question. question that nobody really asked, but you know what? It's been so cool. I mean, I never imagined being able to tap into that side of the audience, but I do appreciate my crypto OGs like you, crypto rock stars, just like filled with knowledge and all the stuff that's going on in this space. But one area I wanted to tap into were the people in mainstream who wanted to see what their favorite people were doing within Web3, and that's how I got the idea. So, you know, like I started tapping into music was an obvious answer because there's a huge use case for NFTs and music.
And you're based in LA.
We're literally there in the studio in Hollywood, rocking out with a Pink Floyd guy. He's like telling me how he learned about music with people like Quincy Jones and all his, man, epic conversations. Actually, we just had the Snoop Dogg family on, and and basically my first podcast guest, which is Spotty Wi-Fi, showed Snoop he welcomed to the blockchain. So we're all just starting together on the same playing field, and we're just one degree away from all of these incredible people in, you know, the Web 2 space or the real, I don't know what you want to call it, but that we're coming together in an incredible way. So it's fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that personally, I think that selling Bitcoin or crypto is much better for Snoop than selling his own cereal brand, because I heard that he had a Snoop cereal. I was like, no thanks. But you know, if any one of these celebrities gets behind a crypto, as we've seen with Elon Musk and Dogecoin and these other things, then you know that supports the broader industry and broader adoption and things like that. All right, okay, cool. What do you got coming up? That's the last question I got. You know, you just kind of did a little secret reveal about the Snoop Dogg family, but where are you going to be next, and what can we look forward to for Crypto Megan podcast?
Yeah, and I just want to do one correction. It's celebrities doing meaningful work in Web3, because historically celebrity has not been a good association with crypto, but now they can be with NFTs, with blockchain technology, and that's like what I'm focused on. And as far as what's next, I'm focusing now on retail newcomers because it's such an incredible opportunity in the market right now. I want to teach people, so I'm launching my beginner's course at the end of the month for everybody who wants to learn crypto, because you should have access to that information. And also, I just launched an initiative in Spain following Portugal's massive success with the Golden Visa. You can officially now convert your crypto holdings into property all across Spain, no problem. So we're going for those crypto investors who want to come live in Spain. We're open to you.
Wow. So real estate in Spain. So are you going to be partially based in Spain? And I know you got interest in real estate and tokenization of that. And are you going to be moving over here to Europe, or are we going to get to have more Crypto Megan in Europe, or what?
Well, actually, Spain has been my base for the last 13 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were based in LA.
I am. I'm from LA. I go back like 3-4 times a year, but Spain has been my home for a very long time. So that's why I'm really passionate about it, and I'm advocating for people to move there. Come move there, Josh.
Yeah. Oh, well, I might. I don't know. I'm really liking Lisbon, but yo hablo español, yo soy de Miami. So, I already speak the language a little bit. We already talked about the 305 earlier today, but, we have Crypto Mondays, Barcelona, Madrid. So I would love to do more Crypto Mondays in Spain, where there's going to be a conference for impact. And I know that impact and social impact and environmental impact are growing. We just had an amazing Crypto Mondays Green on Sunday, which is my podcast that is not near as popular as yours, but we're getting there. But it's about regenerative finance. We just had the U.S. ambassador to Brazil on, and I think but looking at ESGs, looking at impact, and I think there's a lot of regenerative finance and great ideas also coming out of Spain in that area. There's going to be a conference, I think, in Madrid that's focused on block and change. So shout out to Crypto Mondays Madrid for setting up that. It's going to be in March. And also, just about the celebrity thing, we know Paris Hilton was, behind the Bored Apes, but Paris, and like you said, that was kind of a negative connotation. But we say the positive celebrities, negative celebrities, right? So I would say Paris Hilton 9, Crypto Megan 10. Thanks a lot for coming on. All right, so we'll see you in Spain.
At some point,
All right, thanks a lot for coming on. We love you, Crypto Megan, and just make sure to go to Crypto Megan's podcast. You can find it on Spotify. Just tell them how to find you besides typing in Crypto Megan.
I mean, that's the best way to find me. Let's be honest. But yeah, Crypto Megan across all social media: YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and soon my website's coming up. So, Josh, thank you so much for having me. It's been a real pleasure.
All right, rock and roll. Yeah.